Hey, what's up, Instagrammers? I know I look a hot mess. Anyways, long time no see, I know. I have a YouTube channel that I just posted talking about COVID-19. I am really just like furious with the government and what they decided to do. I mean, I guess maybe some people won't agree with me when it comes to it. I mean, because I know we face pretty much danger every day, of our lives, whether it's a disease or other shit that's going on. But I mean, I would think this would be like, considering it's all over the news and it's really serious and it's bad and it's deadly, I mean, it's like, I don't get why everybody thinks it's, over when it's really not over. It's far from over unless it is kind of coming down to the end and whatnot, and less and less people are dying every day. I mean, as far as I know, I I think people are dying every day, every second of the day, so, and I just don't know how many, because I don't watch the news because it's so depressing. But yeah, but I really don't. When it comes to the government saying that we shouldn't wear masks, I don't think it's too soon. I think it's way too soon to try and remove our masks, considering that this shit just started just last year. And it hasn't been like a year or 2 or 3 years, into this, and we haven't found a cure. I mean, the only situation that we did find was some type of vaccine, which is okay for now, but I mean, it's not safe for newborns and people newborn to the age of 11, they obviously definitely cannot get vaccinated until they turn 12, which is horrible, and just, it's really sad because, they're at risk still, and I feel for all the children in the world, whether it's mine or, my friends, family, associates, it's sad. And it's, I understand that y'all want to, go back to normal and just forget this ever happened. I understand that, and I understand you want to go back to your lives and, associate with your family and friends and do your normal routine and whatnot, and get out of the house and whatnot, and not having to wear masks. And I understand all that, because I hate wearing masks too, but I still am continuing to wearing a mask everywhere I go. So, regardless of this whole situation of not wearing a mask, yeah, and yes, I have been vaccinated. I got both my vaccinations, and so I'm vaccinated, but I still, am cautious, of people that, cannot, we cannot, there's not a way for us to check everybody in this world and make sure that they've been vaccinated. Like, if there is a way for that to happen, then maybe, yeah, this would be okay. But obviously, as far as I'm concerned, there isn't. And unless somebody tells me otherwise, then, I mean, this whole thing with the government approving, not wearing masks and whatnot is ridiculous. And, like, this government should be sued, should be retired, should be fired from the office. I mean, this is like saying it's okay to start a World War III with all the countries and blow up all the other countries just for no reason. That's what it seems like they're saying, just by doing something stupid like this. I don't get it. I don't understand it, and it's sad. Because I know for a fact that, I've been asking doctors and doing my little research and whatnot, and about this, and obviously this vaccine is definitely not a cure. No one has told me that it is a cure. So, I mean, it only helps this, this virus. It doesn't, cure it. It's not a cure. And if it was, they would have called it a cure and not a vaccine. So, I mean, yeah, it's just so sad that it seems like I feel like I'm the only one out here that cares about, our future children and our kids that are already, here on Earth that are maybe underage or whatever, and that can't get the vaccine, It seems like I'm the only one that care about that, and the rest of you just really don't want to talk about it or ignore it or, don't really care that much about it. I mean, it's still going on till this day, and it's like, obviously it's all over the news constantly, as far as I'm concerned. And, it's a never untold ending story, and it's gonna, who knows how long it's gonna last, and we definitely can't predict the future, but I feel like it could get a whole lot worse by just, not giving us another year or two to see where this goes and where it plays out, and if we find a cure, for this virus or disease or whatever, So, I mean, for the government to actually speak and say that, it's safe and okay for us to not wear masks as long as we're vaccinated is just the stupidest thing and the stupidest thing they could ever do and say. Like, seriously. And I don't understand, because another thing I don't understand is the president got elected. Okay, yeah, I'm not a big person when it comes to voting, and all that stuff. But yeah, I can't really vote anyways, but certain reasons. Long story short. But I just think that, the president is really higher up when it comes to, being able to say if this, he agrees with the government or not. I mean, the president should have an input in saying whether or not he agrees with this governor and whatnot, and has his back on this statement or situation that's going on right now, about the not wearing masks. And I mean, and as far as I'm concerned, I haven't heard anything about the president speaking out about this, and it's just like, that's sad. You call yourself a president, and I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure you should have the right. It's America. I mean, you are the president. Who's gonna freaking stop you or try and kill you? Knock on wood. But I mean, who's gonna stop you from speaking your mind and saying something like, "Oh, this ain't right," or "I don't agree with the governor about this situation," or "It's not safe," or "It's too soon." I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if I was a president, I would speak up and be like, "No, this is too soon. You shouldn't do this, and I don't agree with you. So, no. We should wait at least another, maybe, year or so and see where this goes, and then go from there. And then bring this up and talk about it further, But as far as this goes, it's just like, it's too soon. I'm glad we got a vaccine. I'm not saying it's a start, It's heading in the right direction. And I'm glad, things are starting to, open up and go back to normal and whatnot. But other places are not. Like, for example, like on the border is still shut down in Natomas, Sacramento, Natomas. I don't know where you live, but I live in California. So, anyways, but yeah, they're still shut down as far as I'm concerned, and they haven't opened because the COVID-19 is still, they still know that's still going on, obviously, and it's like, it's really sad because they're probably losing a lot of money and not being able to, I don't even know if they're gonna be able to reopen even if this COVID-19 comes to an end. So it's just really sad because, I really like that place, and so does my mom, and, we really like and enjoy their food there and stuff, but, I mean, I know there's other places that are good too, but, besides that place, but, I mean, It's just, it's really sad, you know, and I just don't understand, you know, so, but yeah, I'm just really so upset and about this whole situation. I think something needs to be done, or somebody needs to speak up and say something about this, and yeah, I just, this is, COVID-19 is not over, obviously, and we don't, like I said, I don't know how long this is gonna last, you know, and we can't always predict the future. The only person that can predict the future is God, and obviously He's not here on earth to tell us, you know, what's gonna happen in the future, whatever, you know, so, I mean, yeah, we really can't, you know, so, I mean, yeah, I'm just worried for, you know, our children, the future children, I mean, and just, you know, everybody that I know that has not gotten vaccinated. Like some of my family members I know, and I don't know, maybe some of my friends and associates, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they haven't gotten vaccinated either. So I'm, you know, I'm just like, you know, worried about them and their safety and their children and their family and whatnot, you know. It's just like, it's really sad because it's like we're not in the clear, and you never know. You could be, you could have a mask on and, you know, go shopping and whatnot, and, you know, maybe shake hands with somebody that does not have a mask on, claiming to have the vaccine when really they never got it, and might have the disease and not show it, you know, this disease and virus or whatever you want to call it, and not show any symptoms or whatever, you know, because it could happen. Anybody could have this virus and not show symptoms, you know, or they could show symptoms and, you know, just, yeah, just, I don't know. But, I mean, sometimes it takes a while for the symptoms to show up in your system. So, I mean, as far as I heard. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But this whole thing is just like a deadly weapon, and it's not over, and it's sad to see that people are thinking that it is, you know, because the places are starting to open up again, which is great. But it's just like, you know, certain businesses are still closed and still shut down because of this, and it's still going on till this day. Like I said before, I don't know exactly what's going on with the news situation, but yeah, I just feel like I'm pretty sure there's a lot. This disease is still killing people out there, you know, till this day, and it's just probably going to end up getting worse. But I don't know. It might get better. We'll see. You know, like I said, we never know. So I mean, we can only hope. But yeah, I just don't agree with the government. As far as I'm concerned, I really think he should freaking maybe retire. I don't know how long he's been in office, but this decision was not, he wasn't, I don't know, maybe he was high or something, or I don't know. But he didn't really think this through, I guess, which he should have, you know, and it just, yeah, I don't think he thought it through very carefully, and, you know, and so, it's just, yeah. Anyways, I hope I'm not alone in this situation, because this COVID-19 is still going on, and it's not over, so, yeah, I'm just grateful, and thank you for listening to me vent about this, but I just thought I should get this out there, you know, and let everybody know how I feel. Anyways, yeah, so if you want to comment, and let me know how you feel about this whole COVID-19 and whatnot in this situation. You agree, disagree, because just let me know. But yeah, I do have a Facebook, and I do have like this COVID-19 Facebook page group that I started. It's public. So if You look that up. Just type in COVID-19. This isn't over, people. I think it says. So that's the name of the title. So if you type that in Facebook, and why not? You could get into my group, and we could discuss this whole COVID-19 much further and whatnot in the group. But anyways, yes, I do have a YouTube, I have an Instagram, and I have a Facebook. But yeah, I'm just doing this whole COVID-19 through Facebook, and so you can hit me up through my group. It is public, so please tell your friends, family, associates, whatever. Please let them know. So anyways, alright, thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.